So, Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash finally released their final trailer for the game, and in this trailer, I believe they're going to be, showing the release date and all these other things, and hey, I'm excited to finally see, because this is the official trailer. So our anime question for today is going to be, was the release date sooner or later than what you expected for this game? Because if y'all know, I already put it in the community tab that the release date was leaked and all that stuff, but let's go ahead and just hop into this trailer, and we're going to break some things down and also talk about some extra things with the game after we watch the trailer. So let's go ahead and see what they got going on here. Okay. Oh, they slowed the music down a little bit now. With a little bit like a lo-fi now. Gojo, Sukuna. What are we looking like?
In that case, let's win.
What's this looking like, man? Cursed technique battles? Yeah, we've seen all this. Is Flash Away? I don't think we've seen Flash Away.
You're outmatched.
Ooh,
I'll show you the difference in our levels.
Itadori! Let's hit him with a 1-2.
Co-op, online co-op competitions. Battle with players from around the world. Ooh, wee. Oh, so they got some customization? Uh-oh. They announced it.
I'll lecture you later.
Oh, wait.
Once we both got an open, you'll shower him with blood.
Oh, that's almost guaranteed. My boy, Toto. Yes, sir. Oh, so you playing through the whole story. Oh, that's the brothers.
That makes me the worst possible match for you.
Oh, they got them in the...
I'll do it. Domain expansion. Chimera Shadow Garden.
They got that domain, man.
Domain expansion. Malevolent shrine. This is how Jujutsu
Oh, bro. That face was fire.
You can't exorcise us.
We curses are the true humans. Domain expansion.
Hey, man.
Domain expansion.
This is looking crazy.
I have to get strong or I won't be able
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. These cutscenes are looking crazy.
But I'll become strong.
Available February 2nd. Hey, bro. Man, hold up. Let me see. Oh, okay, pre-order bonus. First year outfits. Released DLC. Art book. Pre-order bonus. Is that it? Okay. So first, I guess let's go ahead and just go over these little extra things real quick. So, okay, obviously you're going to get the base game. Oh, you get like a little poster. Pre-order. Okay, so the first year outfits. I think I saw something pretty interesting over here. Oh, okay. So DLC. So hidden inventory and premature death arc. So that's basically meaning we're going to get, if you watch the little Jujutsu Kaisen in the beginning of Season 2, that means they might include some characters for that. That definitely means they're probably going to be including Toji from seeing that. That's the outfits from the ending theme. I'm wondering if it's just those three, or if you're also going to have, a little outfit that Gojo was doing his little thing and his little dance. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, one thing that was pretty interesting to me, let me see. So obviously Toto and them fight. I knew Mahito was going to be in here. I knew that. But them having, where's it at? I think they went to the bridge scene. Them having the brothers right here makes me wonder. I mean, in my character prediction video, I said that I thought this game was going to be 20 characters, but if they have these characters in the story already, including the finger bearer from when Itadori was fighting it, and when Megami was fighting and he used his domain expansion, it kind of makes you wonder if they're going to have these characters in the base game. If this game is going to be a lot bigger than what we're thinking, if they're including... They already have these characters in the game. They have movesets, at least boss movesets. So you gotta wonder if they have the normal character movesets already ready for these characters. And yeah, it looks like you're gonna be playing through pretty much the whole story for part 1. And obviously, so it looks like they have some pretty cool customization. Looks like you can Seems like here you can change the clothing, and also looks like the voices and maybe like some poses here. Maybe this is probably like different emotes and stuff you could probably do. Then it looks like these are the emblems, I guess, kind of, you know, similar to like having like your little character card thing, which is pretty cool. Probably can unlock different things. What else was some more customization stuff here? So it looks like here you can battle with players from around the world. So level, max level, cursed injury recovery. Oh, cursed energy recovery speed. Oh, so it looks like as your character levels up, I think this may be more for the story mode. But it says online co-op, so I wonder. I mean, I wonder how they're gonna balance things with that if there's different levels. I think this is probably gonna have. This has to be for the story mode. I don't think this is gonna be what it is for versus mode, because that would be a little bit of an imbalance when it comes with characters fighting and stuff like that. Rush battles to reduce the opponent's team gauge to 0. It could be. Maybe it might be a little bit going off of like levels and experience and stuff like that. But there's some pretty cool things here, and even like the small thing they talked about with Sukuna being able to attack his enemies. I can't see it where it was at, but he striked everybody. Maybe right here. Let me see. See it here?
You're outmatched.
Right here. Yeah, right there. He hit all 3 of them, so you know you obviously can see that you can hit your allies here. That's what this should be. This should be a 2-on-2 battle that we're seeing. I don't know which is actually the teammate of Sukuna, or this looks like it could be maybe, might be a, I don't think this is a boss battle because this didn't happen. So it's probably a 2-on-2 battle and Sukuna's just hitting one of his teammates, or who knows, it might be that free-for-all mode that I was talking about. But honestly, yeah, those things are looking pretty good with the game. Okay, so after going back and looking at the trailer and also doing a little bit of digging around to, you know, make sure I get all the information, we got some things that we can tell y'all about this trailer and about the game, and, you know, just some extra things you didn't know. So, of course, we saw in the trailer that, you know, there's character customization, so you can customize the outfits, the colors. Looks like you can also do voice and emotes. And also, when it comes to the character panel, if you didn't notice, you can edit your title, and you can also choose what your first and last name is going to be. So, that's pretty cool. They got customization like that. And there's also, so I can understand the character level ups now. I did a little bit of looking and seeing, you know, what other content creators were saying. Make sure you go follow these guys on Twitter. These guys release all the information when it comes to things like anime and stuff like that. Like I said, definitely go follow them. But what it looks like, there's going to be co-op. So if co-op is going to exist of, you know, basically doing the story and exercising curses, going on missions like you see in the trailer. And you also see it from like Panda and Toge whenever they're fighting in this wave style mission. So it's not, I don't think it's going to be similar to how Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles was. It's going to be a little bit different, and it seems like the curse gauges go up at different rates. From what you can see, there's different boosts and stuff that you can put on these characters, and different characters will have different curse energy levels, and you can also put on different things to increase like your dash recovery and also stun duration. Also, what we saw from the trailer is that the story will have parts from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 and 0. So that means there's still possibilities of Geto and Yuta coming either as normal characters, or they could do something where some of these characters only come from the story. Once you finish the story, they get unlocked. So as far as some game modes, this is some information that I got off Twitter from some other YouTubers like Shonen Games and also PS. And what you see is there's ranked battles, unranked battles, and also a little bit unclear, but free-for-all. Now this could either mean it doesn't matter what your rank is and they're just putting everybody in a match, or it could be free-for-all, you know, everybody's fighting. But I'm hoping for the actual free-for-all, everybody's fighting. There's also some offline modes, which is going to be survival, which is basically kind of like the boss rush, but you do it against more powerful sorcerers. And I'm kind of wondering if this is what we saw when we saw Sukuna hitting, you know, Itadori, Megumi, and Nobara when he hit all of them. Maybe this was a survival match that they were showing, but it confirms that they have the capabilities to do free-for-all at some point. And then there's also Rush Battle, which is, you know, just fighting off the spirits, which you saw with Toge and also Panda when they were doing that mission. So some things as far as gameplay that we found out is that curse levels go up. We've been knowing about that, but there's also joint attacks, which is kind of like the cinematic that you've seen with Itadori and Nobara. And these cinematic attacks are going to allow your cursed gauge to go up a little bit, depending on which cinematic you get. And once you get to the max level, of course, you're going to be able to use your ultimate technique, whether this be domain expansion or also Chidori's Black Flash times 10, I believe. So it doesn't matter what it is. Everybody's going to have an ultimate technique. Some characters may have domain expansions, or it may just go off of, you know, necessarily what it is. And also what we saw from the trailer, I was kind of curious how they were going to do the domain expansion. If the domain expansion was going to be something, you know, where you basically drop them into your area, and then you're fighting in your area with, you know, whatever your considered boost is, you know, with Mahito being able to manipulate people's souls. Gojo pretty much overloads your body with, you know, too much sensation. I was curious if they were going to do this in a sense that you just have, you know, a pretty high power up and you're, you know, just overwhelming them in your domain, but it seems like it's going to be a cinematic thing where, you know, it just deals out a ton of damage. I don't know if this is necessarily going to be one shot if you put somebody in a domain expansion, but it's probably just going to deal a whole lot of damage. And then the last thing is, of course, that we saw at the end of the trailer was the hidden inventory. So this lets us know that they are going to be touching on this, and we're going to get some things, you know, with some of our characters that we wanted to see, but it's going to come as later DLC, which means that we also could get some things from Season 2, but this would probably be much later DLC. But the fact that they already had the DLC for Hidden Inventory in the works, and this just, you know, finished airing over the summer, very much gives us hope that we'll get some Season 2 stuff not too long, maybe before the end of 2024. They should do that, and if they do some Hidden Inventory stuff, I'd be very cool, like, you know, to get some of these outfits. That means we'd probably get, you know, a younger version of Geto, which is going to be pretty cool. And even though they might not do this, I'd be very happy if they gave us a Kid Gojo. Imagine fighting with Kid Gojo. Like, that's just so cool. And especially just knowing the type of clout that Gojo even had as a kid. I don't know, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but if you've been watching the anime, when he looked back at that old lady and just gave her that glare, like, man, fighting with Kid Gojo would be too crazy. But let me know in the comments how y'all felt about this trailer. How do y'all feel about the, you know, the game so far? I know there's been a little, you know, a little bit stuff going around that, you know, some people aren't really knowing how the gameplay is going to be, but hey, I love anime. I love anime games, so your boy is going to be picking this up regardless of what it's playing like, more than likely. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments, man, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one. We out.